Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Russian with Victoria. Today we will talk with you about the difference between verbs учить, учиться, изучать, заниматься. The verb учить. The first meaning of this verb is to learn in a very common way. And after this verb we need to use accusative case. Я учу новые слова. I'm learning new words. Она учит русский язык. She is learning Russian language. The second meaning of the verb учить is to teach. So, for example, I can say about myself using this verb. Я учу студента. I teach a student. And after the noun in accusative case, I also can use as a noun. For example, I want to say that I teach my student Russian language. So I would say я учу студента русскому языку. So русскому языку in the dative case. So construction looks like subject of action in the nominative, учить, the verb учить. After we use accusative person in accusative, and after we use the topic or subject of learning in the dative case. But also after accusative we can use the verb. For example, я учу студента говорить. I teach a student to speak. Okay? So, and we use the verb in the infinitive form because we already used the form учить in the personal form. Okay, the next verb учиться. After the verbs with ending ся, it's impossible to use accusative case. So just remember this rule. So, and also this rule is here for this verb учиться, ending ся. So, after this verb, we can use other cases. For example, prepositional. When we want to say about place. So, actually, the meaning of the verb учиться is to study somewhere. To study somewhere or with somebody or somehow or to study, to do something. So after this verb учиться, we can use different words, different situations. So for example, this prepositional case. Я учусь в университете. I study at the university. Он учится с другом. He studies with a friend. Она хорошо учится. She studies well. Они учатся писать по-русски. They are learning how to write Russian. So now you understand. Учить plus accusative. So you need to use object. What to learn. It can be anything. And after учиться, it's impossible to use object. You can use places, you can use other situations, but don't use accusative case. Okay? The next verb, изучать. After this verb, изучать, we also need to use accusative case. We need to use object of action. And the meaning of this verb is to study. It is like to learn something by reading, by studying, to study some science or something what you need to learn for your profession, for example. Иван в университете изучает экономику. Ivan studies economics at the university. And the last verb which we can use talking about learning and studying is заниматься. After this verb, we use instrumental case. The first meaning is very common. It is to do or to make something. For example, она занимается работой. She is making her work. Она занимается йогой. She is doing yoga. Really often use this verb in the answer to the question что ты делаешь? What are you doing at the moment or like every day? Kind of this question. And talking about learning, studying, заниматься can be used like to learn something after classes. For example, он часто занимается в кафе после уроков. He often studies in the cafe after the classes. I hope that you understand this difference between these four verbs talking about studying. Okay, and now let's make together one exercise. So in this exercise you need to choose one correct verb. Я с ней. You need to choose between verbs учимся or учим в одной группе. I study with her in one class. В одной группе. It's not accusative. So it is учимся. Because after учим, we need to use accusative. And there is no noun in accusative case. Okay, the next one. Она часто учится or занимается в библиотеке. She is often studies in the library. So, talking about library, it's better to use заниматься. Завтра они будут изучать or заниматься грамматику. Tomorrow they will study grammar. So here, грамматику, it is a form of accusative case. So we need to use изучать, because after заниматься, we need to use instrumental case. Okay, and the last one. Вчера я учил or учился новые слова. Yesterday I was learning new words. And here новые слова in the form of accusative. So it is учил, the verb учил, because учился ending ся. And after ending ся, it's impossible to use nouns in accusative case. Okay, guys, if you want to practice more, you can click on the link in the description box of this video and do some exercises to practice this new part of grammar. Okay, I hope it was useful and see you next lesson. Пока-пока.